Yo, you already know who it is. It's your girl Meché. We out here with another Monday Night Meché Talk. My phone is balancing like on a suitcase at the moment, so like if we fall over, really sorry, but we out here. So today's talk, I asked a question on Instagram to my friends what they wanted me to talk about, and basically the people who replied said that they wanted something about positivity and staying positive. And like I don't know if this is that video that explains how to stay positive, but I guess I just relate. I wanted to know, like, what's a good way to stay positive, what are other people going through, how can I help, maybe what can I share about my experience that is cool, whatever. So I wrote some things down, and so if I look this way, it's so that I can stay on topic. Yeah, so I thought we'd start with an update. So a couple of weeks ago I quit my job, living life, and also with that I had to take a break from gymnastics. And if you know me, I love a backflip, I do gymnastics. I used to be a competitive gymnast, and then I had to quit because I injured my back, and so I've been back at gym for like maybe a year and a half now, and it's been great, learning what muscle memory is from like first-hand experience and stuff. So that's cool, and it's really fun. I feel like I'm working faster because I just have to catch up to where I stopped last time. I just have to like catch up, make sure I'm back to where I was. But yeah, it's been really good. Well, not really, because I'm taking a break, so I haven't been back in a while, and that's a shame. I think that's really, like, I may seem like I'm like really lighthearted about this, but it's actually like breaking my heart, low-key, that I have to be not doing that again. And for that whole 3 years that I wasn't doing gym, I was like so upset. I was like trying to get back to gym. Like, I was so angry, and I was like, why can't I do this anymore? Like, why doesn't my body want me to do this? I'm supposed to be an Olympian, like this is supposed to be my life. But that's not how it worked out. And in a way, like, I'm grateful that I wasn't doing gymnastics for those 3 years, because that's when I came out, as a performer, and that's when I did Pacifica and Kapahaka and all that stuff through high school, and I wouldn't have had that opportunity if I was still training and competing and stuff. So yeah, that's positive. Yeah, it's so hard. I just have to say, it's so hard to do gymnastics or any sport, I think, while you're at university. I don't know how these like student athletes do it. Like, it's literally so whack. And like also like performers, like some of the people in my music class, like how do you balance that? Like, you can't, it's just so hard to like do well, academically, and also in your area, in your sport, or your creative area, it's like, anyway. Yeah, so I was hoping this year, to compete, or maybe like next year I was hoping to compete, but like that's not happening at the moment. So when I quit my job, I was in a lot of pain at that time, and so I took a break from gym as well because I was having issues with my neck, and I'm not sure that like that was stress, or if that's also a trigger from the headaches, because this all works together, and so I'm having a bit of trouble with my neck at the moment, but that's fine, it'll be fine. Hopefully I'm not out for too long. So yeah, I'm not on topic. Yes. Yeah, so I had to decide, basically. I had to like prioritize and decide what was more important, and obviously working wasn't necessary, and unfortunately I didn't have the time to be doing gymnastics either at the time, and I had to like focus on firstly my health, and then university, and then gymnastics, and then like there was an order of things, and at the moment I'm focusing on just my health and just university, and that's been great, academically. It's also been really hard to like I say, it's always really hard for me to take myself seriously and to stay on top of taking medication, and to I don't know, just be like responsible And unfortunately, I'm not very responsible, but I'm learning a lot this year. Like this whole year feels like I feel like I've lived the 19 years in this 4 months. Like, it's crazy. Um, but yeah, but by taking this break, it does sort of feel like I'm giving up, or like I'm quitting, and I don't want it to feel like that again, because that was like horrible for those 3 years that I wasn't doing gymnastics. You know, I felt like I was, I don't know, like I just quit, you know, like I gave up basically. But obviously I had a reason, and I have a reason now. I always never feel like my reasons are good enough, but it is good enough. And I'll always go back, I think, you know, like I've been wanting to go back this week because of teaching recess, or maybe next week, or when we come back from teaching recess. I think I can get back in, you know, like not obviously hardcore, but like just, you know, we need some exercise in our life, you know, we need to do a backflip every now and then, and we need to stay on top of like, you know, health isn't just about, you know, for me, health isn't just about not being in pain, it's about also working, I don't know how to explain it, you know, exercise is good for you basically, and that counts to me as health, you know, like I've been taking care of just the pain at the moment. I need to go back to also opening it up to, you know, the exercise and feeling good and having all that hard work vibes. Yeah, so I think I will get back to it hopefully soon, and hopefully this break isn't like a long break, you know, not 3 years, it's definitely not gonna be 3 years. So yeah, so back to sort of like positivity and staying positive. I have been really struggling with that, like to stay positive through this whole experience and this whole like deterioration of my headache condition, and also the stress of just not I think I'm worried that I'm not getting better, and I think that's adding to the stress of me not getting better, and so I'm not getting better because I'm stressed out, you know. And it's like, it's just not a combination we want at all times. So I think taking a break from other things was a good move, so that I could, like, you know, refocus back to simplicity, you know, utopia. I'm doing a utopian and dystopian paper at the moment, so like, yeah, anyway, but staying positive is really hard, especially in today's world. Again, with the utopian dystopian paper I'm doing at the moment, I feel like the world at the moment is not doing so great, and that's kind of really scary, and I hope it doesn't get worse, obviously, but I think that, you know, if we all take the time to, you know, I don't know, talk to people, relate to people, remember what it's like to be a human being, you know, disconnect basically from the internet and stuff like that, I think we might, I don't know, maybe improvement. I don't have any ideas on how to achieve utopia, sorry. So yeah, but also a positive thing that has come out of me taking a break from everything and like bringing it back to like one single goal, you know, is like my success in other areas. So like I said, I quit my job and I quit all this and I did all that, and like academically, like we're looking really good at the moment, so that's like a positive outcome. But also musically, right? So like English and music are my doing a double major, music my second major, and like I don't know what's going on, but like all of a sudden I'm like hella inspired. Like I've got all these creative ideas. I like literally like made a song last night for my assignment, and it's just like coming out like bam bam bam, you know. We're about to drop an EP, low-key, so that's really good. Like I feel like that's really good, and I'm getting back to like playing piano, because I stopped playing piano after high school, and so now I'm like playing piano all the time and like practicing, and like, you know, just doing something that won't hurt as much basically, and it's been really going really well, and I'm really proud of that, and I'm really proud of how I'm doing, you know, at university. So I think that's a good, like that's good for me to see that like I didn't just take this break from all of those things for nothing, like just because I'm not getting better as fast as I thought I would. I'm getting better in other areas of my life as well. That's making me less stressed out because now I have more time to do this. I have more time to like give a high quality assignment, and you know, I have more time, so that's a positive thing. Yeah, and back to the little moments. Always like the little moments. From the first video, you know. Back to the little moments. Always looking for little moments. Oopsie. And always, I don't know, getting to know new people. I met these two girls the other day. I think it was the last day. Was it the second to last day of like the semester, well, you know, last week basically. And like they were so cool, and they were like, oh my gosh, well, like, are you a music student, what do you listen to, you know? And I was like, oh my gosh, Frank Ocean's my favorite person, like. And they were like, oh my gosh, Frank Ocean. And I was like, oh my gosh, what? And like literally, like, I just made like 3 new friends that time. 2 girls, but then one of them had to leave. But literally, like, little things like that. Like, I love a conversation about Frank Ocean. I love a conversation about music. Speaking of music, James Blake is coming, and I'm like, oh my gosh, where am I gonna get the funds to go to this? But I have to be there because I love James Blake. And Anderson .Paak's new album just came out the other day. Like, what the heck? Everyone's just dropping fire. Billie Eilish, Anderson .Paak, Boogie, waiting for a Frank Ocean hit, but like, where is he? Low-key. You know, like, everyone's just dropping fire at the moment, and I'm like, I want to drop fire. Like, I'm out here making music. I feel like this might be my year, you know. I mean, it is the year of Meché 2019. You know what it is, 2K so you mean. I will be dropping an album. I can't sing, so like, don't judge the singing in there, but like, you know, so that's positive. That's what's going really well for me this year, I think. Music is just like taking it on a whole other level. Like that time I went to Auckland Airport and I met somebody, and they were like sitting there and we were like both listening to our music, and he was like, oh my gosh, and I was like, what are you listening to? And he was like, Anderson .Paak, and I was like, oh my gosh, like literally that's how I make friends these days. Through music, you know. That's really cool. Back onto the topic. Yeah. So yeah, basically, like what I said in my last Monday Night Meché Talk, is that everything happens for a reason. And like I said with my quitting gymnastics before, that happened for a reason, so that I could be in Pacifica and in Kapaka and in performance. That happened for a reason, you know. I had to be away from that to experience that, and I think this time around I have to be away from it to, you know, thrive as a musician again. And to just, you know, be creative. You know, I'm writing more poetry than I was before. I feel like I'm getting really like articulate, like in terms of poetry. Like, I know what I'm trying to say now. And yeah, and I think having a break from that, and also experiencing the breakup, I'm not explaining, like, you know, when I quit gymnastics before, it felt like I was like, oh my gosh, like, just broke up with my boyfriend in gymnastics, you know, like, and I'm going through it again, I think, and it's like, it's a different time, it's a different vibe, because I feel like this isn't the end. Do you know what I mean? Like, the first time I quit, I was like, oh my gosh, like, what am I gonna do? Like, it's over. But now I know it's not over. Like, I can always go back, and I'll always chuck a cartwheel randomly in the middle of Kmart if I want to, you know, like, I'll always be able to, it'll always stay with me. And like, onto real life, like elaborating on breakup. A couple of friends of mine have been going through breakups, and it's like really hard to, first of all, not relate to, I mean, obviously I haven't been through like a breakup with a person, but like, it's been really hard for me to like know what to say or like know what to do to help. And like, they're like, how are you staying so positive? And I'm like, am I positive? You know what I mean? And I don't know, you know, and I really want to help, and I really want to like, you know, let people feel like they can get through it, you know. And I guess we're back to my other point, which is that everything happens for a reason, and like, breaking up with someone happened for a reason, you know. And either you're not supposed to be with that person like at that moment, maybe you'll come back to them, but right now you're not meant to be with them, and like, that's okay. That's how it's that's how life's supposed to go for you. And although it's like really hard, everything happens for a reason, and it happens to you. It's like that Frank Ocean lyric, God gave you what you could handle. That's in Biking, by the way. God gave you what you could handle. Like, that's so true. You know, whenever I think about like paroxysmal hemicrania and I'm like, why do I have this? You know, hashtag God gave you what you could handle. You know, and you can handle it, and you are capable, and you'll always be okay. And like, I don't know, one day you'll be able to look back, and you'll be able to look back without like, you know, breaking down and feeling horrible about it. You will be able to look back and be like, wow, that was a huge part of my life, and that was significant, and that helped me discover this and this and this, and that helped me reflect and made me learn more about myself. Because the thing about life is that life is about you. Like, your life is yours, and everything that happens in your life is for your growth and for your experience. And like, there's the good parts and the bad parts, and all of those parts make up you and make up why you are and who you are. And I suppose they all also help like you figure out what your purpose is. I don't know, does that make sense? So yeah, basically it's your life. It's supposed to, I don't know, there's a bigger reason for everything, I think. And it's really hard when you're like in a moment and you can't get out of the moment to look at it, you know, like unbiased, or like look at it from the outside, you know. It's really hard when you're in it. And so, I don't know, just take the time, you know, reflect, spend some time in your mind, thinking about it. Yeah, but like, you guys are all so strong. Like, you're gonna make it. Like, I believe I'm gonna make it, you're gonna make it, we're all gonna make it, and then we're gonna be like, oh my gosh, we made it. You know. Sorry. Yeah, so that's what I've written there. And like I say, I'm not a professional, I'm not profound, and I'm not a philosopher. I'm not like anything, you know. Like, I'm your friend, and I'm just saying what I believe, like, as your friend. And I hope that it helps in some way, and I hope that you relate. I hope you relate to these videos, because I don't just do them to like you know, like, I want to make you smile, or to make you think, or to make you like, you know, I don't know, drop a comment. What do you think about this? Also send me a DM if you want something, if you want me to talk about something, or like what I think about something. Like, I don't know if you could tell, but like, I was really gonna go in on a music conversation just before when I was talking about James Blake and Frank Ocean and stuff. Like, I can do a talk like that. I can talk for hours about that. So yeah, like, don't, although it's like not looking so good at the moment for you, like, it's okay. It's gonna be okay in the end, you know. Cute. The world is beautiful, you know, you're beautiful, humans are beautiful, we make it through things, we break sometimes, but like, we're not always broken, you know, and we always come out. I don't know, I'm getting like, at the moment I'm thinking about Billie Eilish's new album, and the song I Love You, I think it's the second to last one on the album, holy moly, that song, every time in my feels, nothing I can do about it. Like, I just want to cry every time, but like don't know if that's gonna help to listen to, but yeah, like, we can all make it through, you know. This talk was like 18 minutes long, and I don't know, like, I said what I said, but like, I don't know if I was helping at all, or if I was just like talking too much. But that's okay. Don't really know what else to say besides stay positive, you know, like, literally just stay positive. Yeah, hope you make it through. You will make it through. We'll all make it through. Yeah, what else do I have? I think that's it. Yeah, so thank you for watching this. Drop a comment, drop a DM, if you have like any topic ideas or anything you want me to talk about, or if you just want to have a conversation with me, you know, send me a message, you know. I'm down for a chat always. Yeah, I hope you have a great week ahead. I hope this talk wasn't like too long and too like not about what it's supposed to be about. Because I remember I did upload a video the other time, and my friend was like, yeah, click on your video, and it was like so clickbait. Like, you didn't even say what you said in the title, and I was like, oh my god, that's clickbait. I don't want to be one of those clickbait people, you know. I hope this isn't clickbait. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. Have a good week. Yeah, I'm not sure what we're gonna do to next Monday. We might do something different, like we might do a music Monday, we might do a, speaking of music Monday, I hope you enjoyed that music video. That was one of my assignments. Yeah, that's why I went to Christchurch for 26 hours. Anyway, yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this, hope you enjoy whatever comes after this. Yeah, have a great week ahead, bye.